I'm gonna kill you through the magic of friendship and this gun I found. So I know there's 50 million videos about this exact game, and there's a bunch of different opinions, but I figured I'd throw my hat in the ring. Because, well, yeah, I have played a lot of Dark Souls games. I've also played a lot of roguelites. And when I say a lot, I mean I've played every single Dark Souls game a countless amount of times. Bloodborne is my favorite game of all time. I purchased a friend of mine a PlayStation just so that I could play more Bloodborne, and Demon's Souls 2, I guess, but eh. But on top of that, I have played so many roguelites. I have more lunar coins in Risk of Rain 2 than I have any idea what to do with. I wish I could invest them in something. I have played Hades to death. Even my favorite little time killer, play by yourself whenever you want to games are Brotato and Slay the Spire. I love this genre so much. I say all that to say, if you don't enjoy that style, if you don't like having to level your character up every single time and having to face bosses and possibly spend over an hour getting to the end and then failing, then maybe skip this one. Just wait until Bloodborne comes out on the PlayStation 6 or something. This one might not be for you. But I might even go as far as to say, if you have never played a Dark Souls game, but you really like roguelite gameplay, then I honestly might give this one a shot. It's a lot of fun. It's hard for me to tell because I have played a lot of Dark Souls games, things like that, so I'm used to this combat. But listen, it's $40 and it's a good entry into this combat system if you're not super stoked about the slower paced gameplay of regular Dark Souls games. I'm not saying if you don't get this game, you're just a bad Dark Souls player. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, it's true. It's not what I'm saying. It's interesting in this game because if you run into a boss that is just way harder for you to fight than you should be fighting, you have to run away. In Dark Souls, you have to keep fighting him until he dies. Or, you know, get stronger or whatever. In this game, you just run away, because if you spend all your time, even if you do beat him eventually, you've wasted way too much time, and that's super interesting to me, but not everyone. That's what I really enjoy. It's measuring what you can do, when you can do it, how you can do it. If you have to ditch your teammates in the back and you have to keep running just to keep your team alive, then you gotta do that. It's everything that I love about roguelites, and co-op roguelites specifically, and it's just a ton of fun, and I love it. As someone who just happens to love both of these genres in general, this game came as a massive surprise, and a fantastic one at that. But people that don't want that shouldn't get the game. That's like buying Mario Kart and then being like, I hate racing games, so this game is bad. Of course, you know, maybe that's a bad comparison because that game is twice the price. But that's another rant. Listen, I'm not going to say the game is perfect. Yeah, it has some flaws. You got to deal with things that are janky. Your teammates are going to let you die and just leave you sometimes. It is what it is. The lock-on is horrible. Picking up your teammates is rough. Just kind of movement in general is a little bit janky with the jumping and things like that. But hey, for a first try and a completely different genre, I think FROMSOFT really did a great job. And if they're going to keep doing things like this, there is a lot of stuff to improve upon, and everything's going to get even better from here on out. If they don't continue this, and this is the only time that they've done it, then I'm glad they tried at least once, because I have had a blast. So if the reason you're not getting this game is because of the mixed reviews, just know that there might be a reason for that. But if you like roguelites, you like Dark Souls, get it. Anyway, I've been Saint Soba. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Talk to you whenever I feel like it. Subscribe if you want a video randomly in the middle of no time in particular. Love you guys. Peace.
Jump L1s are really good for twin blade.